against Jund Sacrifice. It's all 5 colors. Is all 5 colors the Magic Rainbow? Black, red. Yes. All 5 colors the Magic Rainbow. Here we go.
That is all of them.
It's rare that you see that happen. We're in the lock.
What kind of lock?
Just the screen.
We're just locked up.
We're just Magic. No, like it's them, not us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just challenge each other.
Is someone not accepted the challenge yet?
Yeah, it's always like one person is just like, "Hey, I challenge you. Accept the challenge, please."
Okay.
So we're good. But I promise we'll be underway soon.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Almost certainly.
Mm-hmm. So what you got going on?
Me? Well, I'll tell you. You know, got a little Taysom Hill right now.
Yeah.
Saints have worked their way into the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow just got carted off, so that sucks.
Yep.
So I'm not really feeling that. Just got done eating some Indian food on break.
It's nice.
Real good. I mean, Indian food is just...
It's busted.
I don't think I've ever gone and had bad Indian food. I'm not saying it can't happen, because of course it can happen. But it's completely busted.
It is busted. Is that your favorite
like
genre archetype of food?
Nah, it's Italian. I pasta is the reason I can never be keto. Because like, don't offer me like cauliflower pasta or whatever. Like, get out of here with that.
Get out of here.
Yeah, don't offer me that. But just pasta is just too good, and garlic bread and everything else that's Italian. So that's number one. But Indian food is a close second. That's a good blue screen. Did we get blue screen?
I just assumed I was blacking out.
No, you're totally...
Okay, good. All right, well, back to the action here. Land number 3, and it's a good one. Glacial Fortress. White Mana online as well.
Hey, you're going to rock the play-by-play? Get him, bud.
I just had a lucid moment, you know?
It's all you. You can do all of it.
Yep. Yep.
God Pharaoh's Gift in the graveyard. For you Taysom Hill fans out there, rushing touchdown. On 4th and goal. Big for fantasy football owners. Oh, Fountain's going to stay on top. That's the draw. Pay 2 life? Yes, no, maybe so. That's a graphic of... Back to the match.
Yo, is someone punking me?
No. You're
I feel like this is
fine.
Okay,
you're fine. You want to know how fine you are right now? I'm not punking you when I say this.
Okay.
Alex Smith throwing touchdown.
That's nice.
Here you go, buddy.
That's straight into my bank account.
There you go, buddy. Here's our Wisconsin trigger. This show is going off the rails. Yeah. It's round 5. But that's all right. Here's a champion of wits. Why do I keep calling it champion of wills? Champion of wits.
I don't know. But anyhow, synergistic with a lot of pieces of this deck, including God Pharaoh's Gift and Search for His Kanta. Also, this game just this deck is sort of in the habit of dragging out, and that card comes back for 7 mana pretty frequently as well.
God Pharaoh's Gift. Let's get something back, shall we? The Angel. Sacrifice a food token in response, eh? Alright. Trail of Crumbs twice. If you'd like. Here for Luke. Overgrown Tomb is 1. Cauldron Familiar is number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fabricate on the Angel. Let's give it 2 counters. Let's go beatdown, shall we? Yes, we shall. In for a healthy 11. Luke Hancock is down to 8 and in some serious trouble. Is Azorius Godfarrow's Gift the answer?
Well, it's looked pretty good so far, and it's creating a lot out of enchantments and artifacts that people are sort of broadly not equipped to deal with, at least in game number 1. It's an interesting way of sort of approaching the format, right? Like, just find powerful cards that are card types people are not really ready to handle game 1.
Yep. I think it's actually quite smart. I really do. And this type of strategy has not been talked about enough. This is a strategy that was good during its standard format. Like it was entirely playable and competitive and everything else. And I think maybe some people, myself included, kind of forgot about, hey, this is a thing that you can be doing. And I am taking some notes here, partner. Looking for a deck to play. And that's game. That's game right there. And it's pretty easy to put Godfarrow's Gift into the graveyard and find refurbished because of cards like Strategic Planning and Charter Course. So it's actually not that hard.
And honestly, not even necessary that game. I think Search for Azcanta and Wrath of God would have already been too much to beat. And then, you combine it with the engine, then it's trivial, gets the game over with quickly, but I don't think it was necessary. Before we go to that, though, StarCity Games Holiday Sale, 25% off. Magic Gaming Supplies. Now, unlike a lot of previous SCG sales where there's a category and then there's a bunch of individual items inside of that category that are flagged as being on sale, here it's across the board, across the entire website, all gaming supplies, sleeves, playmats, deck boxes, all of it. Make sure to use coupon code SCGSupply25 at checkout and get in there soon because the sale ends Monday, November 23rd, 11 a.m. East Coast time, but make sure to be coming back to the website because there'll be a new sale when this one's over.
Big sale tomorrow.
That is the one thing. There's some times where I'm reeling a little bit. We're having some issues with maybe some graphics or some things on the back end. The show's going to be, I don't know, maybe 17 straight hours of coverage. And I'm starting to disassociate a little bit. Like I'm just in a room by myself talking out loud. It's very crazy making.
Yeah.
The one thing that can bring me back is a good ad read. And nothing gets my blood up like the sales do. So thank you for that. StarCityGames.com.
I like that the sale reads. It just kind of balances you out.
Right.
That's important. It kind of brings you back to equilibrium of like, here I am.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
I'm still on the ropes, as it were. But
maybe a bit of an oversell on my side. I apologize.
It'll push me for another round or two.
Okay. Well, that's got to count for something.
Right. Yeah.
And then that means we're in around 7, and then who knows after that? We got to figure the rest out.
Home stretch.
It's something like that. Something like that. All right, here we go. Table Passage. There is a Witch's Oven and Leyline of the Void to start the game against the deck with Godfarrow's Gift. Okay, so this is interesting insofar as how effective is Leyline against this deck. And, with a deck that does have Skyclave Apparition in the main deck, that takes care of Leyline, right?
Maybe it does, but yeah. I mean, so there's the engine, and then there's other stuff going on with the graveyard. Even things like Search for Azcanta, it takes a lot of the sting out of. It's even if it gets tagged, it's like, okay. I mean, it was gonna the apparition's gonna get something. You put plenty of permanents on the battlefield, and it can break up the deck early on. It can also break up the deck late. I think it'll be pretty effective here.
Okay, I'm curious. We're gonna find out. You see the hand there for Luke. He's going to do a little cat oven shenanigans here. Bowls is Citadel and Corvold, so somebody could use the 5th land pretty bad here. Let's see what the draw step is. Ooh, another Corvold. That's not what the doctor ordered for Luke. Angel of Invention. We're going to fabricate here. Let's see what this yields. Couple of servos that are going to be 2/2s to stand up to those Cauldron Familiars. The draw now. Yeah, there's okay, so there's the apparition. Okay. Bowls of Citadel was the draw for Luke Hancock, by the way. Nice. We're flooded on big stuff. I gotta say, of all the decks I've watched, Sultai mid is not my jam. Okay, I'm not that player.
No.
Also, the last thing I want to do is play a Sultai mid-mirror. I'm going to pass on that.
Right.
However, this is Zorius God Pharaoh's gift deck. The fact that you get to play Skyclave Apparition in your main deck to solve a lot of different problems is very appealing. And then, the fact that you can play Grafdigger's Cage in your graveyard deck is also appealing.
Yeah, the deck's been very impressive so far. Just a lot of dimensions to it. A lot of different ways it can play. And it's not just a combo deck. I mean, the Search for Iskanta and Wrath of God, you can beat plenty of people with those kind of cards.
Right? Like, your card quality seems like it's actually pretty high from what it feels like. So, now all of a sudden, I'm kind of feeling it, man.
Yeah. You're starting to get
feel what's going. The gears are turning. Cage you. Cage moosh. Because the one thing that's like kind of weird about this format is like there's really not a great deck that can play Cage. You know, like some Sultai mid-range decks play it even though they have Uro in their deck, and they're just like, I don't care. Right? Because like I could blow up the Cage, or I can beat you with Nissa, whatever. But like this is a deck that like confidently plays Cage, and it's just like, whatever. I don't care. Not just wrath away the battlefield. There's Ember. Ooh, Shieldbreaker's not a bad draw. Okay, that's actually pretty timely. Okay. God's Pharaoh Gift though gonna be cast here, I think, this turn. Yeah. Let's go to the graveyard. What we got rolling? Yeah, like going to the Angel. Make it a 6/6. Yeah. Lifelink. Flying. Vigilance. You can sack that cat all you want. I'm going to get my life. And now if you're Luke Hancock, I think you got to draw the land this turn because things get so bad next turn.
I mean, things might get bad regardless, but it does absolutely need to be mana this turn.
How do we do? Thoughtseize. Well,
it's not great.
It's not great indeed. Strategic planning's headed to the graveyard. The draw, well, when you're running good, you're running good. Apparition, Wrath of God, God Pharaoh's Gift. Check the battlefield. Check the zones.
Mm-hmm.
See what you want. Refurbish. You'd think that's legendary.
Yeah, the name and the functionality and the...
Wait a minute. You think that's legendary? There's a card that goes and gets it too? Get to the afterlife? Just saying. Apparently not, though. So 2 God Pharaoh's Gifts on the battlefield. Gonna get back Skyclave Apparitions, plural. Okay. Goodbye Ember Shieldbreaker. Goodbye Witch's Oven. These are 5/5s, by the way. Because of the Angel of Invention. Pumping up the jam. Pump it up. Cauldron Familiar is going to come back from sacrificing a food token. Now that land might be too late.
Yeah, I don't think Corval's going to be able to really meaningfully clean up from here.
Guess you might get a double block on a Skyclave Apparition. No? Yeah, Corvold, you're going to have to be pretty darn good. And even then, like you said, I'm not so sure, and that's going to do it. Piper Powell is 5-0 and dominating tournament. Zorius God Pharaoh's Gift taking care of Luke Hancock and that Jund Sacrifice.